Name's Tommy Warren Jr., live in Pensacola, Florida, and well, 50 years old. Been racing pretty much all my life. My dad was a track champion for years and started working on race cars, and I was just pretty much right in the middle of all of it, helping my dad build cars and pretty much working on my cars. So I was able to save a lot of money by able to working on my own race cars. Like I said, I've been racing pretty much all my life. Started when I was probably 17 years old. Drove all the way up till about 2012 until one day I just had pretty much an optic nerve stroke. I was sitting at the light and the sun looked like it got in my eyes like it is right now, and I couldn't see a thing. This guy said, "Are you going to sit through a whole nother traffic light?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" So I pulled over, called my wife. Come to find out I did have an optic nerve stroke in my right eye. So what I done is about a year later, my left eye, I was totally blind. I had 50% in my left eye and had 5% in my right eye. About a year later, I was able to see good enough to get my license back. I was able to come back to work. And something, you know, I've always been able to do is take care of my family. Well, it had got me to the point where I wasn't able to do that. And up till that time, about a year, I was able to come back. I was able to work for my family, support my family, and I came around and John Cody come up to me one day. This is probably about a year later, and said, "Would you like to drive the vintage class?" And I said, "God, I'd be honored to." I said, but in the back of my head, I'm thinking, you know, I really can't see. About 50–60% of my left eye I can barely read an eye chart in my left eye. I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. But I talked to my wife. She said, "Go for it. You might not ever get this chance again." So I jump in a race car, really blind, race over half the season. And like the last 2 months, my eyesight was just getting so much better. It actually showed up in the points championship. I won the track championship, mid-season championship, the two $777 races we won. What it all boils down to is I'm wanting to run the Snowball Derby. It's a dream that something I've always dreamed of, being able to run the Snowball Derby. And my mama always told me, "Don't never give up on your dreams, son." And I told her, I said, I would love to run the Snowball Derby. So what I'm asking is, I've asked my family, I've asked some of my sponsors, and I'm asking y'all if you can just give $1, anything. It's a crowdfunding I've started to try to run the Snowball Derby. And I got till the 15th of November to try to make this all work out. And if it all works out, it will be the happiest day. It's one of the biggest dreams that I ever dreamed of, is to run the Snowball Derby against some famous drivers, Kyle Busch, Cale Yarville. They all done it. You got Rusty Wallace, all the big guys that come to the Snowball Derby. This is the 2014 Snowball Derby. It starts this December. If you could help me, anything would help. Even just a comment, telling stories, anything about me. Just something to make somebody see that I am a good guy, and I'm a guy that's come back from a tragedy like I have, and it would be well appreciated. Thank y'all very much.